Right, chaps, got myself an RnineT. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Doing a bit of a commute at home on one. Giving it a quick blast. It's the air and oil cooled engine. Little cafe racer that's become all popular all of a sudden. To be honest, when they first come out, you couldn't get hold of them apparently. Now, bloody hell. So the only optional extra you can really get on them from factory is the alarm. But my thoughts on alarms are, well, you know, if you want to have one, but if someone's going to steal your bike, they're going to steal your bike. You come with the Acro exhaust now, which I'll show you later. Sounds quite cool. Obviously there's absolutely no protection on this bike, being the style that it is. It's nimble though. Nimble. Engine braking's pretty cool. Mirrors, well, you can see out the mirrors. It's got a bit of punch to it as well, to be fair. Obviously BMW brought the bike out, so it's quite customizable. So if you see a standard one of these, you'll probably be very rare to see a standard one. You know, people get the seat cowl and stuff like that on, and BMW are bringing out potentially, I think, a scrambler version next year, obviously to compete with Ducati and Triumph. So they need to do their sort of aspect on it. Yeah, so one of these sort of between 11.5, 12 grand. The Scrambler, I read that is coming out, is going to be sub 8 grand, sub 8 grand. So just to get it, you know, at a price point. And I think if they do that, they'll sell so many of them. Suspension's quite firm, to be honest. It's comfortable though. The seat's comfortable, and you're not sort of pushed onto the handlebars as much. You know, my Triple, you are pushed onto the handlebars a bit more, but this is kind of like a nice position. Seats comfy. What you find with these sort of bikes is they're very much the oh yes, the suspension is extremely firm. Oh, that was worse than my freaking Triple. That was. What you find is people, these are very much a second bike, a weekend ride out. Jesus, Jesus Christ, I didn't think it was going to be that bad. So yeah, a lot of people buy these as sort of toys. I don't think many people will buy these as an everyday bike because they're just a sort of cafe racer, customizable. Just got to be a little bit careful because it's only done 116 miles, so the tyres are still a bit fresh from the tyres up. Still shift when it wants to though, tell ya. That's quite impressive. Just cutting in there, he's letting me go. Brakes are nice and sharp. It's rumbly. It's rumbly. Rumbly goodness. Rumble crumble. Oh yeah. Very nice. So smooth as well. Gear change wise, it's smooth as anything else really. Can't get over that suspension though. It's a bit rough for me. It's a lovely day today. Where's the date today? Is it 13th? 12th of October? 12th of October I think, Monday. Lovely day. Sky's clear. It's a bit brisk though, a bit brisk this morning. I don't know if I feel a bit like a ponce on it though. I don't even know what I really mean by that. As though like people will look at it and be like, you know, what are you riding that for, you twat? I'm riding it because it's fucking cool. That's what I'd say to them if they ever asked me. It's so fun. You could just sort of like look and lean, and it's got like plenty of character. As I go around Sainsbury's car park in first gear. Pillion pegs. Sorry, not the pillion pegs. The foot pegs. just catch on the inside of your leg just slightly when you're trying to maneuver it. One thing that you might know or you might not know about this bike is when the fuel light comes on, the number next to the petrol picture, emblem, whatever, it goes to 0, and then it counts upwards to how many miles you've done since the fuel light came on, and then obviously you have to calculate that back to how many miles you think you can get out of what's left in the tank. But it just freaking almost got my knee down. Only joking. Even at speeds like this, it's great. It's comfort. You know, you could probably commute on one of these every day if you've got a short commute. The only thing on a bike like this why you wouldn't want to use it all the time is because, you know, these are going to become collectors, and another BMW there. These will become collectors' bikes and stuff, so if you buy one of these and you just chuck a load of miles on it, it's just going to be, you know, chaos, absolute chaos. Well, chaos is a bit of a strong word for a bike with high mileage, but you know, this sort of bike is not going to like a lot of miles on it, or dealers aren't going to like you bringing this bike on with a lot of miles. That's why it would be a second bike, because you'd do sort of 2,000-3,000 miles a year on it, if that really. So far I like everything apart from how firm the suspension is. How would I describe? I'd say this bike is a smooth criminal. Shall I say it's a rumbly, crumbly? The rumble crumble. It might be the rumble crumble. Might be the rumble crumble. Yeah. So here it is, guys. Just going to put my phone back in my pocket and try and not act a bit weird because I'm talking. I mean, they're pretty, like I say, BMW brought these out to make them pretty basic so you can do all the mods you want, but it's got acro exhaust as standard. You can take those rear foot pegs off, make it all look nice and neat and tidy. There's a sport version coming out which comes with a few extra bits, cosmetic bits, but that distinguishing boxer engine, indicators, Brembo brakes, like I said, so it's a nice bike. So if you're after a bit of fun for a sort of Sunday ride, or when it's nice like this and you're not bothered about going 200 miles an hour, then this bike is brilliant. It looks good, it sounds sweet, handles brilliantly. Proper nice bike this.